news we read, news we hear, news we share. Trump and Kim sign an agreement in Sentosa, Singapore. The US and North Korean leaders have signed an agreement after historic talks held in Singapore. Trump and Kim arrived in the signing room, walking in together and taking seats at the table. Trump said the pair were signing a very important document, a pretty comprehensive document. Kim said, "Today we have had a historic meeting. We decided to leave the past behind. The world will see a major change. I would like to express my gratitude to President Trump for making this meeting happen." After making statements, they shook hands and signed the documents. It is still unclear what they have signed. Trump said that would become clear shortly and that he would discuss this at great length in a press conference later this afternoon, but that the document was comprehensive. The full text of the document signed by Trump and Kim, President Donald J. Trump of the United States of America and Chairman Kim Jong-un of the State Affairs Commission of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, DPRK, held its first historic summit in Singapore on June 12, 2018. President Trump and Chairman Kim Jong-un conducted a comprehensive, in-depth, and sincere exchange of opinions on the issues related to the establishment of new US-DPRK relations and the building of a lasting and robust peace regime on the Korean Peninsula. President Trump committed to provide security guarantees to the DPRK, and Chairman Kim Jong-un reaffirmed his firm and unwavering commitment to complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. Convinced that the establishment of new US-DPRK relations will contribute to the peace and prosperity of the Korean Peninsula and of the world, and recognizing that mutual confidence building can promote the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, President Trump and Chairman Kim Jong-un state the following. 1. The United States and the DPRK commit to establish new US-DPRK relations in accordance with the desire of the peoples of the two countries for peace and prosperity. 2. The United States and the DPRK will join their efforts to build a lasting and stable peace regime on the Korean Peninsula. 3. Reaffirming the April 27, 2018 Panmunjom Declaration, the DPRK commits to work towards complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. 4. The United States and the DPRK commit to recovering PAL-MIA remains, including the immediate repatriation of those already identified. Having acknowledged that the US-DPRK summit, the first in history, was an epochal event of great significance and overcoming decades of tensions and hostilities between the two countries, and 4. The opening of a new future. President Trump and Chairman Kim Jong-un commit to implement the stipulations in this joint statement fully and expeditiously. The United States and the DPRK commit to hold follow-on negotiations led by the U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, and a relevant high-level DPRK official, at the earliest possible date, to implement the outcomes of the US-DPRK summit. President Donald J. Trump of the United States of America and Chairman Kim Jong-un of the State Affairs Commission of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea have committed to cooperate for the development of new US-DPRK relations and for the promotion of peace, prosperity, and security of the Korean Peninsula and of the world. A lot of goodwill went into this, a lot of work, a lot of preparation. We're very proud of what took place today, said Trump. Trump said the relationship between the world and North Korea was going to change in light of the agreement. We are going to take care of a very big and very dangerous problem for the world, said Trump. Trump was asked if he and Kim had talked about denuclearization, and he replied, "We're starting the process very quickly, very quickly." Trump ignored a question about whether the pair had discussed about Otto Warmbier, the American college student who was held in a North Korean labor camp and died shortly after being flown back to the US. Kim did not reply when asked if he was willing to give up nuclear weapons. "We're very proud of what took place today," said Trump. "I think our whole relationship with North Korea and the whole Korean peninsula is going to be a very much different situation to what it has been in the past. We both want to do something. We're both going to do something, and we've developed a very special bond. I want to say thank you to Chairman Kim. We spent a lot of time together today. A very intensive time." Trump was asked if he would invite Kim to the White House, and Trump replied, "Absolutely." News we read, news we hear, news we share.